Good morning. Thanks for joining me at Coffee with KORY. It has been an eventful week. It started with our warehouse sale out at the Experience Campus last weekend. We were selling furniture and art pieces and even some tchotchke, if you remember that word from last week. And the number of people that showed up absolutely blew me away. This event keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. The support is amazing. I like to feel like people got great deals on all of the items that they came out to purchase. We sold a lot of items, and I got to visit with a lot of people that I don't get to visit with every day. So huge win for me, because of course, if you know me, you know that making connections is really what it's all about. So it was a lot of fun. Got to go back to my homeland this week and have coffee with mom and dad, and that, of course, that's always special. From there, I went over to Pier, had lunch with a colleague, and got to talk real estate information and stories and ideas. So that was wonderful and enlightening as well. She took me to a wonderful restaurant in Pier, and I think it's worth mentioning that both of the last two times that I've been to Pier, I've ate at great spots that where I got to meet the owner. that doesn't happen to me very often, but it's not lost on me that happens in smaller town America. And I love that opportunity to be able to meet the entrepreneurs that start businesses, because I aspire to be one of those people as well. So thank you for the new friendships, and thank you for the great meal. I had a lot of fun in Pier this week. So let's touch on a real estate item, because I also had the blessing of doing a market analysis for a couple different clients this week, and we talked about square footage and how it relates to value. I was meeting with one of my clients this week, and she said, "Oh, the house across the street is listed at a lot more than what I would have anticipated ours to go for, and it's only a couple hundred square feet bigger." Well, those couple hundred square feet were on the main level, which main level square footage is a lot more expensive than lower level square footage. Now, and I'm taking this in the context of a ranch style home, main floor with a finished basement. So when you do that square footage on the main floor, you have to take into account the concrete that went around the foundation, the stud walls to frame up the house, the siding that goes around that, the shingles on top, the windows, doors, everything on and on. So when you finish the lower level, you're not doing any of those items again. You're doing floor coverings and drywall and obviously electrical and plumbing and those types of items. But all of those big costs that you don't have when you're finishing the lower level is what you have when you're doing the main level. So it's important for clients to understand that not all square footage is created equal, really, at the end of the day. And so when I'm looking for comparable properties to try and find a valuation on a home, I'm really starting with the baseline of trying to find other homes that are similar in square footage to the main floor. Now, there's plenty of other items that go into it, right? I mean, there's location, there's age of the home, and a lot of other things that we're not going to talk about today. But I felt like it was at least important to kind of talk about the fact that square footage is not just square footage. The main level, much more costly than the lower level. So that's all the time that I have for today. I appreciate you tuning in, and I hope to see you next week at Coffee with KORY.